Hello YouTube, JoJo3102 here with another flashlight review for you. And today what I have is the Energizer 1 watt LED flashlight. I picked this up at Target for 20 bucks. So it's a very affordable light. You know, anyone can afford this light. And it is a very nice light. It is about, I think, anywhere between, I'd say 20 to 30 lumens maybe. But it's a very, I could be more, it's a very bright light. Okay, let's bring in, excuse me, this, woo, there it is. That is the Streamlight Polytech LED that I previously reviewed over there. For that flashlight, and then this is the light 1 watt LED from Energizer. Okay, so not as bright, obviously, but still a very nice light. Small in size, as you can see. Compared to that, it's about the size of the handle, a little bit of the base of the Streamlight. Has a pocket clip, very nice pocket clip. I do believe it is removable, but I kept it on there. I kind of just like that. Gives it a little bit, and it also, you know, a different look. It helps with the roll, the anti-roll. If you look on here, it does have that anti-roll edge here, which is squared off, but it doesn't look like it helps too much if the clip wasn't there. So the clip comes in, and again, if you knock it over and it's going to roll over, well, that clip will help stop it. Does use the hence the 1 watt, 1 AA battery, which is very cool. Okay, so the battery goes right here in the back. Tail cap comes apart at the tail cap, not at the head of the flashlight. It is O-ring sealed. Okay, so we'll give you some little bit of waterproofness or water resistance. That tail cap just let me get it in there. Just twist back on. Twist it down. Make sure it's on. Okay, and this flashlight does have momentary on-off. So momentary on. And then it has on and off. Or constant on, I should say. So constant on, momentary on. Okay, for this flashlight. This is my backup flashlight. So I normally carry these 2 flashlights. Usually carry this one in the holster on my side, and then I carry this in a small cargo pocket on my cargo shorts when I'm going out. Sometimes I will clip it to my pants. This clip is very nice on the pants. It doesn't have these ridges here. Excuse me, these ridges here are real smooth, so it's not going to tear up your the sides of your pants or your pants pocket there. And then it'll stick out, just the head of the flashlight will stick out here. You do have to be careful if you have other things in your pocket. That tail cap will get actuated. You'll be flashing yourself or flashing other people, and people are like, oh, what's that in your pocket? Why are you flashing me like that? So, like I said, it is small. It will fit right in the palm of your hands. You can do a cigar hole with it here, you know, so you can actuate it. If you do the middle, you can get it there. Overhand grip, or you can do the common, always on, the common grip, you know, or the standard flashlight hold, whatever you want to call that. When I do hold this flashlight in overhand, I tend to take this clip and place it in the ridges of my finger here, and then wrap my fingers around it that way, so it's more comfortable. That way the clip's not sticking out in front, and my fingers are clipping over it, and my pinky getting stuck, or fingers getting stuck on that. So I don't really just put it in there like that. When I take it out, I just kind of spin it around so it's comfortable, and go from there. Okay. Again, bright light, very bright light, very nice light. I like this light very much. You see that nice white center, rounded center. It's not a very weird. Sometimes you'll see I have flashlights that have this center spot is very odd shaped. It has the artifacts in it, and then the outer rings, not too many artifacts in there as well. So a really crisp light. I've hit this light at about 50 yards, along with my other stream light. The stream light, you can see at 50 yards. I can anyway, light up, a tree that when we're out in the woods at about 50 yards. You can see it. This one will hit it, but it's still very dim, so not for too much distance, but 20, 30, 40 feet, something like that, you're going to be fine with a light like this. It does have the ridges here, as I said before, so you do get a nice grip on the flashlight when you're holding it. You can hold these ridges, and then it's flat on certain sides, on the two sides here. This flatness here, so it has the Energizer logo here and a little nameplate, or how the battery goes in. You could probably even engrave something on there if you really wanted to, or etch something on there, your name or whatever on there. Push button here, standard rubber push button that's on there for actuating the light. All in all, a very good light. For 20 bucks, this is a very good light. This is one of the few $20 lights that I've ever seen that I would actually probably go back and pick up one or two more just to throw in the car or keep with me or something like that. But and it does have that tactical look to the flashlight. I doubt you'd be able to. You probably could get away with it. Get away with it by attaching this to a gun rail or something like that. Like I said, I don't really know, but you probably could. But there are probably better lights out there to do something like that with. But like I said, for inexpensive light, something that you can put in your pocket, it'll go in any bag. You can attach it to, on your backpack or packs that'll have that PALS webbing that goes across the shoulder. You can tuck this on the inside of that, use a clip, and keep it in place. You can probably get this clip over a ball cap and use it on the side of a cap like that. Not sure how secure it is doing that. I really don't use lights on my hats like that for that purpose. But all in all, a really good light, really good EDC light. Very thin light in my opinion compared to like this Polytac. It's a little bit slender, a little more slender than this light here. Okay, not quite as small as, say, a Streamlight Stylus Pro or Stylish or Microstream, but still in the same category for me, in my opinion. You may think it's too bulky for your carry, and that's great, but I would suggest getting this light as a backup light in a bag, in a car light, and I don't think you can go wrong with a $20 light from Energizer like this, with the momentary on off, or momentary on and the full on constant mode. Okay, so as always, YouTube, thank you and peace.